Hello Capricorn, and thank you so much for joining me on my channel Green Line Goddess. This is your weekly read. It's a general read, so it goes without saying that it may or may not resonate with you. And we will be using stories from the Greek myths, so using the mythic tarot cards. So, what can we get for you guys this week? Sorry, there's a big loud truck coming past. Oh, and the cards are upside down, but I will turn them around because the whole deck is actually upside down. Wow, the Death card and the Eight of Swords. Now, just even looking at these two cards, there's these real compatibility in the colors, but the difference, the one color that's really standing out is that sun rising in the background of the Death card. Now, in the Death card, we coming across Hades, the lord of the underworld, and he's all about transformation and change. Something big is changing in your life. But with the Eight of Swords coming in, this is the story of Orestes, and his family has been cursed for generations, and he's finally wants to get rid of this curse, and he has to do this terrible deed to get rid of it. And Apollo is coming in basically saying, if you want to get rid of this, if you want to heal, this is what you had to do. You know that you had to do this. You needed to do this action. It's a necessary action in order to move on and get rid of a difficult situation in your life. And Orestes is kind of saying, do I really have to do that? Like, he's actually been called upon to kill a member of his family, which obviously I'm not saying that this is a Greek myth, so it's just purely mythological, but it's just this terrible deed that he has to do in order to free himself from this family curse that's been over him for years and years and years. And the fact that Apollo, the sun god, has come in means that there is healing available. He's the god of healing and light. So there is, we're talking again. I'm drawn to the fact that the defining factor, the difference here is the light rising in the background. And it's interesting that the god of light has come in, because the underworld is all about a place where there is no light. There's darkness. It's about the unseen, the unconscious, about those areas, those deep areas that we don't necessarily want to visit. It can bring up elements of fear because it's the unknown. We don't know what that is. And so, but the thing with the Death card is that it's I think you're really wanting this change. This is a change that has been on the cards for a long time. And we can see, these furies here, the black of their cloaks and the black of Hades' cloaks. This is what's going from your life. These ladies with the snake hair, it feels like, they look a bit like Medusa. They're the sort of demons that have been hounding you. And that sort of thing is something that could be anything. It's anything that's felt like you've been just not getting ahead. It feels like you've just been cursed. It feels like you're just in a really, really difficult struggle, a difficult situation. It's been going on for a long time and you just want to get out. You finally want to get out of it. Now, the good news is, with the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Cups coming in, is that I feel like this is around a relationship. It's around long-term happiness of the heart, because we have the Ten of Cups coming in. And with the Nine of Wands is is the energy, it's this fire energy of trying to get to a goal. We can see this ship is trying to get to this destination where it's clear, calm water. There's the fire energy there, but it's stuck. It seems to be stuck in this whirly, turbulent water, like turbulent emotions. Water is your emotions, and it's about to hit this rock. So it's almost like you feel like a relationship on the rocks, quite literally. Is it all going to fall apart? We're not going to make it? We're not going to get there in the end? It's got that real energy to it. The story of the Nine of Wands is that just at the last minute, when you feel like you're exhausted, that it's all going to fall apart, you do succeed. You find the energy to make it across the finish line, to get to your goal. Okay, so, today we could be talking about some sort of relationship in your life that is on the rocks. It feels like it's all about to fall apart. But message here today is that it's actually, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. Whatever it is that your goal is, you're going to get there. And with the Temperance card, I feel like, there's going to be a real struggle. There's been a real struggle for you guys, Capricorn, and it could be around a relationship because we've got the Eight of Swords and the Death card. You're wanting a big change. You're sick of the struggle. You're sick of this sort of conflict with somebody. And that's what what's coming in Iris, in the Temperance card, the goddess of rainbows and the messenger to the gods. She is the queen of the gods, sorry. She restores balance. She restores balance to relationships and harmony. So whatever conflict that you've been experiencing, whatever it is that you've been wanting to change and transform, this is the week that finally balance, and the Knight of Pentacles is coming in as well, which is really grounded, beautiful grounded energy, but it's taking it slow. It's going really slow. See, this horse, the Knights are all about a movement and direction. This horse looks like it's not moving. It looks like it's standing still. But it is very, very slowly moving. So it's very slow energy, taking it slow. Now, the other interesting message with this Knight is that he very much takes care of his environment, his surrounding, and himself. He's got his little bees in the background that he looks after. He looks after the plants, the animals. He's very kind and caring. He looks after himself. So there's this real element of being ensconced in the ordinary tasks of living, of just really not getting involved in some sort of conflict that's kind of taken you out of that. I feel like I've been taken out of myself a little bit, and it's about grounding back in and being back in the home and just really connecting with your body, taking care of yourself and taking care of those around you, like if you've got any plants or animals or children, vegetables, whatever it is that you've got, or just, cleaning, whatever it is. I think it's all, and yourself, your diet, looking after your diet. Maybe it could be a detox, but it's about bringing balance back into your life. So whatever this conflict is in this Eight of Swords that's really been taking a lot of your energy, you're coming back to yourself with Temperance. Coming back to healing, but it's very much, taking it slow, taking some time out, and being really caring for yourself and allowing others to care for you. So again, we have these interesting, the colors that are the same, but the main difference is the background of the Chariot, the blue in the Chariot. And that's what we're leaving behind, the storm clouds. And so it always seems to be what's in the background that's actually been interesting. The sun was rising in the Death card. And then this card with the Hanged Man, the sun is actually setting. So there's a new beginning and something is leaving in your life. And the Hanged Man is actually, the Chariot is storming away from those dark clouds, those storm clouds, that conflict. The Chariot is conflicts ending in victory. This charioteer is pulling things into his own hands and moving away from that. And that's actually, now in the background. And with the Hanged Man, the sun is setting. So something is leaving in your life. And the Hanged Man is all about surrendering to a process. But it's also about just feeling like you've just been on the same cycle over and over and over again. It's feeling like a punishment, like a scapegoat, even like a victim. You're bound. And then every day you wake up, the same thing happens. You go to sleep. And then it's get up, get down, get down, get up, get down. Same thing. It feels like you're being punished somehow. You're under some sort of curse, like the Eight of Swords. And so this is what's leaving your life. The sun is setting on this. You're leaving these storm clouds. And you're no longer the victim, because the charioteer he's the one in charge. He's the one reining the black and the white horse and bringing them together so that they're going within you in the same direction. And this could be around a relationship. He's the one, you could be the one that's bringing you two together and steering something, some sort of relationship with someone, or it might be work, or it might be just an internal conflict. You're steering it in, you're the one that's going to steer it in the right direction. So you're no longer bound by a situation. We can see here that the Hanged Man is bound and upside down. It's like, this necessary period of time where you're just waiting. And that might actually also be part of the Knight of Pentacles energy as well, that it's suddenly going quite slow, to take everything quite slowly. But I feel like definitely it's a very definite message here that you're leaving this behind. So what can we get from the soul for you guys, Capricorn? I get a little parting soul message for you guys. Parting soul message. So it feels like it could be a challenging passage to kind of get out of it, but I feel like you've got all the necessary things that you need. And so take care of yourself, look after your energy levels, and yeah, I think balance is going to restore back into your life, Capricorn. So what can we get as a final parting message? So those areas where those conflicts. Wow. So, we started with the sun rising, a big change is happening in death, and the Fool is a new beginning. And see the sun rising again. We've had the sun setting on a situation, the sun rising again, and the Fool card. This is the new beginning. This is a new start. This is the god Dionysus, and he's a childlike god. He's in his little wild animal clothes. He's got little horns. He's actually got the eagle of Zeus watching him. So he's being guided and watched. There's a higher part of you, a divine part that's actually watching you. And it's taking a bit of a risk, the Fool, because you don't know if you can see the landscape's quite barren, but it's almost like this fun, like adventure that you're just going on. Just jump off the edge and see where you land. Who knows where that's going to be? But it's all this childlike abandonment, a new beginning, and just taking that leap of faith. So very much an exciting new beginning for you guys, Capricorn, around this difficult situation or conflict that you've been experiencing. So if you thought that it was never going to end, it definitely is ending. So I hope that that's really positive for you guys, Capricorn. That's it for today. I hope to see you next time. If you'd like to hear more, I will be uploading these at the same time each week. So please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. And take care. Really, really do take care of yourself this week, Capricorn. I just can't stress that enough with this Knight of Pentacles energy. And you'll be feeling a lot better. Have a great week. Take care. See ya.